better than nature. Hey! Hi Cedric, you violent man! Now, there we go. Yep. Ludovico. Profitability. Yep, can I go to...
I'm busy.
Okay. Okay. Going back to the main island. Purple berry. Since we're done here, where are we supposed to go? Oh, Wilderness Exploitation Reserve.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Here we go!
Peyton Pallet House. Yeah, I've been here. I've been here at the museum, Pilot House, yeah, the next area is the wilderness, the reserve. Later. Okay, that place. I've been there also. What the heck is that thing?
Down they go!
Don't belong to Byzantium.
Mess with us!
Exciting.
Why is it so far away? Oh, those are terrorists. They're not bad.
Incoming!
One's done for.
Real good! I just want to be your friend!
I'm confused. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay. Oh, okay, they're not harmful. So are they intentionally getting these worms?
That's the last of them. Oh, clever.
Okay, how do I call the elevator? Oh no, I fell. I fell. Hey, you. Forgot about me.
Birdie seems like an earnest fellow, if none too bright. I dare say I hope he doesn't turn out to be the culprit behind Ruth's murder.
Yeah, I agree. How about you?
Bertie Holcomb couldn't have killed Miss Helen, right?
We'll find out.
I just don't know if I can believe it. He's got a good heart. He sounded like he was real fond of Miss Helen. I just can't see him hurting her like that. Poor guy. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. Oh boy, I used to get that question back in the Vale. I'll tell you what I told everybody else. Black Hole Bertie Holcomb and I are not related. Probably.
How about Cedric?
Cedric is quite the circumspect individual. Unfortunately for him, he's not as smart as he believes himself to be. and that may very well lead to his downfall.
Sure.
I don't know if I trust Mr. Kincannon. And I get the sense he'd be real disappointed in us if we did trust him.
Okay. Okay. What are these things? Container? Everything looks odd.
We heading inside, Captain? Don't worry. I got your back.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about? Three legs, conical body, wearing a worker's hat, woefully unsuited for combat. Well, normally I'd be inclined to disagree with you. Betty's a big girl and can steer clear of danger, but it's been a little too long. Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up and wandered away a couple days back.
Okay.
I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard. Personally, I prefer my organs inside my body. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself, but like my machine, I'm not combat inclined.
We can help her out, right? Won't take too long if we're on the job.
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside help. Job or no job, I'm not leaving Betty out in the wastes.
We'll try.
Betty's just your standard tripod mechanical, though she probably is still wearing my hat. Without it, she seems kind of naked. Her main purpose is cacao milking, but the only cacaos in the reserve are close. Without a directive, she shouldn't have had reason to wander away from the milking area.
Okay.
You being genuine? I don't even want to think about how you came to know that. Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Sure. I'll do my best.
You want to stay safe? Head back into the hotel.
Hey.
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies. I am Hunter Legal. How might I help you today?
Okay.
Unusual. This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition turned hunting reserve. You can't go 10 feet without stepping in unusual. But I reckon you're asking about people unusual. I'd go have a chat with the prophet of profitability. Maybe she can intuit you in the right direction or something.
Where is she?
But she is mighty far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey.
You're just looking to make business.
Where better to sell hunter supplies than in the depths of the wilds? Surrounded by creatures that are just waiting to devour you.
True, true.
I've got an excuse, but the Prophet and her retreat don't. And they're even farther out. Prophet said I should gift her some rifles to improve my aura or something. I told her what she could do with her aura. Haven't spoken to her since. But you look like you're smart enough to not make a decision that she'll invariably regret.
Okay.
Hunter supplies. Get your hunter supplies. Welcome back. I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Hunters.
It is a perfectly normal name for a shop dispensing hunter supplies. Don't get smart with me. I'm just a shopkeep.
Eagle. Hunting supplies. Yeah, yes.
Keep him quiet.
What if I try to steal from you? Okay. Where is people?
Sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I'm sure one of the other guys would be happy to give you a tour.
Lawrence, do you know who you're talking to? We always have time for the inspector.
The inspector? That's you? I am so sorry. We didn't know what we were doing. We're so sorry. It'll never happen again. Oh, Law, it's all over. I told you someone would catch on sooner or later, Belle.
Lawrence, let me do the talking here. Inspector, pay him no mind. I'm sure you've bigger saltuna to can than us. Don't pay him any mind, Inspector. His upper story's a little gap-toothed, if you know what I mean. But seeing as you insist on sticking your... That is, since you're so curious, I'll fill you in on what we're doing. We, misplaced some people on our last tour. Misplaced them in the maws of some local predators.
Okay.
Now we're stuck here wondering how to get their room keys. Hey, we all got our priorities. Not worrying about those keys ain't gonna bring their owners back from the dead.
Okay.
Anyway, the sooner we get those keys back, the sooner we can make it look like the ex-guests checked out early.
Yeah.
Here's one. We ain't done nothing illegal. The guests signed the proper waivers to come out here. Still, it'd be a pain for Slug if we don't make it look like they checked out too. Byzantines aren't always put off by paperwork alone, sadly.
We knew sooner or later this was gonna happen. We've got some hush money tucked away. If you can get those keys for us, it's all yours.
You kidding? You're welcome to.
Our bosses would want this situation resolved, just like us. We're the real victims here. The dead can't suffer anymore, but we can, and we will if we have to pay for all these lost keys.
Okay.
Did I just hear that right? The inspector is going to help us, Bill! Thank the stars!
We're not out of the woods yet. Let's just see what happens before we celebrate. We last saw the guests deeper in the wilderness, Inspector. That'd be a good place to look.
Okay. Oh, it's just a public bathroom.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
Oh no. What? What's that doing here? Pretty weak. Oh, primals. What is this place? Ooh. Hey.
Commander, do you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor? No, Trooper. What about the aliens poking out everywhere? No. Trooper, stop asking stupid questions. Sorry, Commander.
Hey.
Company gives us a discount on Spectrum Brown.
There's a killer on the loose, Inspector. Step lively.
There's a killer on the loose, Inspector. Step lively.
Oh, that's Betty.
Wow, not even a threat!
I think I'm gonna save. I'll probably need very strong engineering skills. Lockpick. Okay, that's fair.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Wait, should I? Do I have to accompany him?
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Let's go, Betty.
Sorry, won't work.
I'm going.
Hey, Oh, Betty, you big goof! What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment.
Okay.
Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks. Oh, I won't be turning my back on Betty again, believe me. Thanks again for all your help. You really saved us both from the edge.
Okay, no problem. Hey,
Welcome back.
Hunter S.
What can I do you for? Hunters,
I'm gonna sell. All in. Other body. What does that mean? Pristine 99.8%.
I'll be
sneak attack barrels. Okay. Shh.
Incoming!
Oh, never mind. What's this thing? It's a ship. Someone landed here. Are these marauders or where are they? Is it the edge? No entry or anything? Chicken? What's this place?
I don't know what it is you're looking for, stranger, but I reckon you better get. I've had about enough of you and your ilk coming by with your searching questions and expectant looks. I know you with those void-damned hunters, and I know what you want. Well, you ain't getting it. Like you don't know. That damn group of hunters that keeps coming by and hassling me. Nobody ever visits just because they want to gab with old Cyrus. No, they either want to poach me out of my land or poach me out of my best friend.
Who sold you the land?
Damn straight there are. Wish I could go show 'em what for, but I'm old. I gotta make sure I don't get Callie into no trouble. Two of us have
Callie?
lived on the reserve for years. Every so often, someone comes by trying to steal our land grant and evict
Okay,
us.
you have
We
documents.
hold our own, but it's mighty agitating. Really? Oh, that's great news. Cal, you hear that? We're finally getting some help!
Whoa!
Well, this is quite the unexpected turn of events.
What the hell was that?
I think she likes you. Oh, why, that's Callie. I raised her myself when she was wee, and I was one of the first zookeepers at what would have been the Rizzo's all-natural caged
I
animal park.
see.
Since Slug took the land complex over and the park was scrapped, she's been my sole companion. Reckon Slug noticed. They figured this place safe enough to entrust me with the land grant for the reserve. There's something about it being safer from corporate espionage.
Okay.
Wouldn't expect a stranger to do an unsolicited kindness to a standoffish old man. You're something else. I suspect you'll find the hunters that have been after me beyond the hills on the other side of the river from here. See if you can convince them not to poke around here. All right? Shoot. Lot better than spending your days with the Kana, that's for certain. I'm happy out here, and I think Callie is too. Ain't that right, Callie? Oh, quite a few years at this point. It'd be since a couple years before the Rizzo's Slug Complex ownership switch. And after that, well, I ain't sure. It's been a while. And for the most part, it's on the quiet side. Just not when those damn hunters are out and about.
Okay. Okay, Cyrus. I'll help you and Callie. Hey, Callie. Can you talk? Callie. Callie. She's big.
Sure.
Okay. Hey. Hey, that's dangerous.
Well done. We're still alive.
Yeah, you're burning, but you're alive. Close. Where is the Mad Queen's body? Mad Queen. Oh. It's gone. Loot is gone. Never mind. Okay, let's
I'm getting the crispy sweat. Really starting to stink up my arm. That's because you ate a whole pack of cysteine.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him? Or with me?
I need to increase my intimidation. But how? Okay, dialogue.
You don't... Maybe I am.
You see?
You don't... Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him? Or with me?
Okay.
A threat? Seems you've forgotten you're outnumbered. Safety's off, everyone. Seems our prey has wandered to us.
Here they come! Get up!
Okay, they hit very hard. Hard. Maybe we'll find a way. Gotcha. Oh.
Watch out, Captain!
be out of here as soon as I can. And Gunther.
It's Hunter. Hunter. Sakes alive, people these days have no respect for a corporate name change.
Thanks again. This all means a whole lot.
Welcome back. Hunter.
You want to stay safe? Head back into the hotel.
I hear something over it. What is this? Where's he running? tourist.
This will be over quickly. Well done. We're still alive.
Though my wings are free to lie as a Byzantine space my deserts and continue to be shedding their life like event goes events leading to my demise, so shall I turn of fate separated me from my guides and do a flight as our partner incarnacy replicant? The cowards. Okay, so they fled. I however drew my rifle and fell to pieces, but not before it sank its teeth into my flesh. I made them resembling the finest thing it had ever tasted in a Russian place. Perhaps my guides will find me before I pass. No doubt, no simple as can find their way out of a cardboard box. Leave your names are Larry and Bell or something similar on names. Whoever find this, please carry out my family pass on the rating of 1 out of 5 stars to the Grand Colonial Guides Repair and Help. So those guys did abandon this place. Yo, what's up? What's up, tourist?
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Frolicking Hills. I think it's KD cactuses.
Nice fake desert. I wonder if they filmed Free Range Fixer here. Not that I've seen it.
Should I help these people or not?
Hey there. You find us those keys?
Yeah. Ah, should I keep them the keys? Okay.
Hey there.
Wow, that's really smart. That way we can just act like we found them out there. It's foolproof.
I guess if you've got Lawrence saying things like foolproof, you must have an ironclad plan. Thanks for the help, Inspector. You're a lifesaver.
Thanks for the help, Inspector. We'll get those cards in a jiffy.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Okay, we now proceed to the Lady of Profitability.
That's the last of it. Find his captain!
Wonder what they use this bunker for.
The door or the crew? Hey. Hey.
What is this? Another soul willing to brave the dangers of the wilderness? How thrilling to find my paramour out here in the wilds. Virgil Henderson at your service. Board surprise auditor and fifth finest shot this side of Halcyon. Delighted to meet you.
Okay.
Guards, don't make me laugh. How could I conduct surprise audits with an entourage of companions? I considered establishing a base of operations at the hotel, but feared someone would spot me. Discretion is extremely important for one such as myself. I'm here to conduct a surprise audit of the local holy caves, Rizzo's lone leased property in the reserve.
Okay.
It is rather notedly empty. Worse, it seems the evacuation occurred without anyone filing the proper emergency paperwork. Tut-tut. All Rizzo's facilities require consistent logging of work conditions. I suspect there will be information regarding the bunker during its prime, should I look into the right places. With all this in mind, there is a small issue. I actually conducted an investigation of this facility several years ago. Since my biometric data might still be registered, it's possible that my entering the facility would not be legally classified a surprise. It's a puzzle, to be sure.
What?
I may be a dashing, gunslinging space auditor, but even I know better than to question protocol.
Okay.
The more order there is, the less suffering. It's basic science.
Okay,
Suffice it to say, it doesn't behoove one of Halcyon's most prolific auditors to try to bend the rules when he thinks no one's looking. Because, my friend, someone's always looking.
Okay, I see.
An uncertain suggestion. There are no shortage of legal loopholes for freelance work, but I fear setting my work on the shoulders of someone I've never met before. I may be able to hire you, but let me ask you a question to see if you're fit to represent me first. How much do you know about free market economics? No? What are they teaching in employment seminars these days? Well, I suppose you will still be unexpected, and that's all I'll need. Head into the holy caves and see what you can find. Keep your eyes open for journals, terminals, data pads, anything that might contain info about the operation. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Can I at least take a look? Okay, it's a public bathroom. That's Herman's place. Just gonna check this place a bit. There is something here. I think it's it's this ship.
Try me.
Our buddy's been hurt! Everyone all right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's now proceed to Cave Sub-Seal. Okay. Okay, I think fireworks a lot better.
We are victorious.
Corporate authorized name Eridanos gigaseous to describe the life form. Once we determine whether the creature is a viable flavoring agent, confection ingredient, or drinkable after fermentation. Resource Company branding department will provide a more consumer-friendly name. The life form is a parasite. This section reveals an incomplete system of rudimentary internal organs, a half-creature, an unfinished accident or orthogenesis. But how can this be? Eridanos is hostile to all life forms. Parasitism implies a rich biological diversity. I theorize that Eridanos gigaseous is not truly endemic to the Eridanos. Yeah. It was created in an organic way, so the same terraforming system that operates atmospheric complex. Continuing investigation or reports of foul have to be part of a research family. Zao. Okay, so it's that thing's not natural.
That's good.
Don't you come close to me. Okay, good job. There's someone there. discovered several qualities of Eridanos gaseous. First, the parasite's internal biology is, for lack of a better term, highly modular, an elaborate system of organelles, nerve endings, blood vessels, and hormone receptors exist inside its flesh. When attached to a suitable host, the parasite behaves like a biological extension. A metaphor: imagine shoving a bypass shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite, the terminal is the host. Second, the parasite's nervous system houses a string of kernel-like cells capable of receiving and transmitting neurons. What are the implications? Thought manipulation, thought control. Third, I've noticed an ambient reverberation in the parasite's nervous system during periods of intense electrical activity in the Eridanos atmosphere. The larger specimens display greater sensitivity. There is a direct correlation between the complexity of the parasite's nervous system and its size. Fourth, there seems to be no upper limit to the size of this parasite. I realize that these caverns may have housed a particularly large specimen. In accordance with the company policy, beginning taste/ingestion test now. May the law protect my atoms. Dr. Amir Zhao. Oh, so he ate the worm. Okay, let's see. So there's a possibility that there's a huge one right here. Now for the last clue,
Easy does it. Well done, Captain!
yep, you're already dead. Ooh. Where's the last clue? Where? Damage an area? Where's the last? Oh! It's below underground. How do I even get there? Well, can I use this? Well, I think I can. And I think the big one's right here. that a lag? It's not. Warning, supervisory clearance required. Accessing this terminal without supervisory clearance will result in an informal reprimand. Resource requires that any informal reprimands must be brought to the attention of your supervisor and will result in a formal reprimand. Happy customers or repeat customers. Okay, to Zhao A from the HR. Dr. Amir Zhao, this is to inform you that Rizos has been notified of your expiration due to one or more of the following causes: violent physical trauma, accidental encounter with local fauna, severe physiological reaction to company and company adjacent products, destruction of company property. After careful review, Rizos Office of Human Resources has approved the dissolution of your indenturement contract. In accordance with Rizos company law, your closest living relatives will be rewarded the following: 1 regulation size crate of Rizos Spectrum Brown to be delivered within 6 to 8 weeks of product launch. Please note that as a gesture of gratitude for your service, your shipping and delivery fees have been waived. Your work on behalf of the Rizos Geological Survey team has proved invaluable in the development and upcoming launch of Rizos Spectrum Brown. Thank you for being part of the Rizos family. This is an automated message. Responses to this message has been disabled. That's harsh. Okay. Accessing information on supervisor clearance. Please note, in accordance with Rizos company policy, supervisor clearance is a privilege, not a right. Clearance may be revoked in the event of gross misuse, behavior contrary to Rizos company values, or dissident adjacent behavior. Error: the decryption detected. Inaccessible. Okay. Access. Hack. Sorting by linguistic significance, isolating possible matches detected, isolating passcode, isolation successful. Cavi. Got it. Is this him? The world is beautiful beyond compare. I can see colors I've never imagined existed. The sky has a voice and it's singing to me. I see the truth now. I see everything so clearly, so perfectly. The storms of Eridanos are notes in a great cosmic orchestra. The stars are the choir of the universe, and every word they sing is joy. I can't seem to stop smiling. I don't want to stop smiling. Ever. Okay. That's when he became a host for those gigantus worms. What else? Oh, there's another panel. Experiment logs, database, lab notes, warning. Yep, recovery. Okay, continue. Back. Log 1. Eridanos gigaseous. I've completed my final round of total immersion, suspension, and exposure tests as expected. Eridanos gigaseous dissolves in acid, burns in the fire, and can be disintegrated or otherwise destroyed with N-rays or concentrated blast of plasma. The creature is vulnerable when alone. However, bonding with the host evokes intensely protective behavior from the host. Safeguarding the parasite becomes the host's primary objective, even to the point of aggression and violence. The creature also seems well suited to long-term hibernation and immersion in a liquid suspension. Water and low-grade alcohols preserve the creature, its metabolic system, such as they are slow to a halt. Once exposed to a host, the creature emerges from its dormant state and immediately attempts to attach itself to the host nervous system. Long-term dormancy in an alcohol solution may prove useful to corporate. I'll prepare my report tomorrow. Dr. Amir Zhao, team biologist. Okay, back to the parasite seems completely incompatible with the common sprat. This is baffling and disappointing. I have a few theories. Sprat nucleotides are highly adaptive. It's a half-complete creature. Adaptive mutations in the sprat specially render it a pure host to the parasite. Every time Gigashi is a particular and discerning sense of taste and finds threats accordingly. This tasteful option 2 is ridiculous to me, but not strictly speaking. Impossible could both be true. I'm delirious. Will delete in the morning. True. Continuing my search for more suitable, wholesome, and common fauna, very promising results from terror rays. Their biological system is well suited to those in parasite. Machinery. The parasite enjoys exposure to the atmosphere of Eridanos and manipulating the terror rays into more frequent and aggressive flight. In every case, the parasite successfully manipulated production of hormones in the host brain. I don't know how yet. The implication of a parasite manipulating its host troubles me. Its nervous system is exotic and difficult to understand. I can quite shake the idea that the parasite does not require contact with its host in order to influence its behavior. A suitable, large, and complex specimen may be able to manipulate the mood of a sentient creature by proximity alone. Maybe, possibly. That is a troubling information. They can mind control you without being a parasite. Now where does this room lead me? Should I keep on going? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There are people here. This may, well, probably lead to... Okay, I think... Lady of Profitability, I think. Yeah, there are people here. Yikes, they keep scrolls. I have to report to that guy. Join us for the Profitability Seminar. Hey, I'm already full, but I'm still gonna steal your stuff. Stealth, there, and there.
Great work.
It's for the experience, not for the items. But I still took the items. Whoa. This is not very smart. This thing would burn the whole place. Why running? Okay, let's do this.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Nothing. Phew. Oh, it's notes. Project Unnoticed. Notice to all employees working in the Holy Caves. We regret to inform you that this atmospheric complex now belongs to Sublight Underground. Under the terms of our new intercorporate agreement, all resource employees remaining on the complex will be viewed as corporate spies by Sublight Underground. While you remain here, You will not be under Rizzo's protection, nor will you be paid for any continued work. Please report to Rizzo's property for processing. Failure to comply will result in termination, either by Sublight Underground or by Rizzo's fixers. Please refrain from misusing company resources to continue to survive. Thank you. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, let's talk to the chef. Yo.
The Prophet's treatments are intense. I nearly collapsed during the last session.
Well, what does she do? Oh, your desk. There's a leak. Okay.
Captain, what is this place and why is everybody acting so strange? Oh, law. They ain't cannibals, right?
I think so. Yeah, this is the front door. What's this other door? Is that her? Yeah, I think that's her. But what's this other door? Where does this door lead? Another area, just it looks just like the other room.
Nicely done.
Where it? Where it? A lot of useless items. Now let's go talk to the Prophet. The Prophet. Welcome. If you are in search of a seminar, please speak to the Prophet of Profitability directly. The messages on his terminal are private. Should you read them? There's maybe chance. Is your curiosity worth the loss of profits? From Bellamy. Okay. Prophet, I've talked with my agents and they've told me that what I said about your seminars regarding not taking them actually lost you about 30% of your revenue for the next 3 months with future losses projected. When I said I wasn't much interested in attending, I didn't really realize that it did hit you quite as hard as it is. Guess that's the price of stardom. Everyone listens a little extra to everything you said. I'm hoping if we got space that I might be able to attend one of your sessions today as a means of apologizing. I know that notice is short, but I'm hoping you can fit me in without too much inconvenience. Okay. Hey Prophet, we take her here. Wanted to ask how that mix of herbs I sent you has worked out. I was skeptical at first about using them for mitigation purposes, but hell, what do I know about productivity? That said, be sure to remember what I told you. Don't cut the herbs asymmetrically, hampers texture, don't leave them out in the sun, and for the law's sake, make sure you keep the smoke doses small. Last thing you want is to accidentally send someone into a coma or worse, kill them. Prophet, the other attendees of Tripling Profits through Transcendentalism, and I have reconvened and we're all in agreement. Your seminars are simply top notch. We've seen a 0.5% increase in each of our businesses and total profit since we attended your seminar together. Of course, with the price of materials, shipping, and other costs involved, it boils down to more of a 0.1% increase. Wow, but the increase isn't increase. What a coincidence. If you ever decide to visit the Grand Colonial, you simply must let us purchase you a round of drinks. Thanks to you, we certainly have the bits for it. Crazy. Oh, hack. Hack 07. For real? Science. Okay, it's wrong.
I'm going.
It's wrong. That's not selling, that's buying. Accidentally bought a lot of useless armor. Yeah. Yeah. Repair. Sell. Hey, what's wrong?
The prophet says to purge the mind of truth, that her truth is the only truth. Facts serve no...
Okay.
I'm going to absolutely murder the next quarterly report.
Okay.
Gotta keep going. I can feel my inner negativity seeping.
I think it's just exercise, buddy. Exercise makes wonders. Okay, let's talk. Hey.
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced.
Are you the prophet?
At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability. Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges.
What?
She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now.
Jeez.
I'm sure that's
a scam.
Gonna happen anytime now. Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now.
Sure.
I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper. Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Okay.
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the prophet's fears were. I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet.
Who was that?
At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush. Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the prophet recently.
What is it?
A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Oh, so she's missing.
I was here at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the prophet. Who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
That's all for now.
Certainly.
Goodbye, faithful disciple of the prophet.
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Yeah.
I noticed the prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Okay.
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Okay.
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken.
Okay.
The prophet hasn't been herself lately. But if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
I'll take note of that. So... hot coal!
By concentrating on profit, I can invite wealth into my life.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. So she's not here. She's... oh, there she is! It's time!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I think it's outside.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not
Well,
this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax. Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption.
What?
Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Yeah. Maybe I can... Yep, I can raise my medical skills. I need 65 medical skills. It's a tech one. So I have to wear my medical headgear and the tech skill clothing. Now I have 70 medical. Now let's check again.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. Side effects from prior what? Hypothesis.
Okay, let's do this. Hey. Hey, you.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival? My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential. Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently...
Seen the message.
Excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
I think...
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions. No, I assure you, we all bathe semi-regularly. That's probably just the compost heap we have our customers, seminar visitees, lie in. It promotes freeing oneself from one's body. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar? We offer a wide variety of seminars for all your corporate needs. Employees not working hard enough? Employees dying too often? It's most likely your managerial humors. And of course, seminars for balancing the energies of your business offices. Interior decorating is much more important for success than many would believe. If any of this sounds at all interesting to you, might I interest you in the first 82 words of our most popular seminar's introduction? Free of charge.
Sure.
Byzantines live lives fraught with competition, and that competition can be immensely stressful. You must, first of all, find a way to balance your thinking. Think not of bits lost, but of those you have yet to gain.
Okay.
After all, peace leads to productivity, and productivity leads to profit. Though thought alone won't balance you. We have a strict regimen to promote humor clearing. Session attendees stand on burning coals, sit for hours in our productivity smokehouse, and of course, fast throughout. Precisely. The barriers within yourself will break down as your skin sweats and blisters, giving the evil humors the proper space to escape. It's my patented method. Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know? I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Okay.
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up.
Okay, noted.
I don't see how it matters.
Okay, I get it.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
Okay.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else? Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time. Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her. Well, I suppose whatever the case,
Okay.
I'm what would you... Your tone of whatever the case.
Yeah.
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest.
Okay.
In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago.
Okay.
Bad energies, you understand. I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
I'm just gonna look for the body for the meantime. It's outside? Okay. And I'm gonna report to that other guy. Joy, 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 don't be you. Be better.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Identifying. Scanning. Checking database of shoe sizes and height-weight ratios. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Yeah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
There we go.
Timeline discrepancy. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Yeah.
No sign of struggle or evidence of wildlife consumption of body. Suspected likelihood of user correctness, 86%.
Okay. Who is this person? Okay, I'm gonna save now.